Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay guys, so I have had this idea for literally forever, and I'm so excited to be starting this finally. So we're gonna do some eye makeup today, but I'm gonna be doing it inspired by these absolutely stunning, gorgeous flowers. I'm gonna be doing my entire eye look based on the color scheme of these flowers. If you guys are interested to see how I'm gonna create an eye look based on and inspired by these flowers, then continue watching. So yeah, look at these freaking flowers. They are delphinium flowers, which I did learn from you guys in the comments of a previous video where I used these, but these ones are like a blue. Here, let me show you guys like close up what they look like because it's insanity. Look at these effing flowers. They're like this gorgeous blue color on the outside, and then they sort of like fade into this like purpley pink. Then they have like a white center. Some of them are even like this lighter color. Like look at these ones. Oh my god, I cannot. If you guys have not really watched my channel that much and you're new here, hi. I'm Heather and I love flowers. Honestly, how could you not? Look at them. Look how absolutely stunning the colors are. Literally stunning colors. Okay, so when I Googled delphiniums just now, I am reading this question that somebody asked, are delphiniums poisonous to touch? And it says, this toxic plant is dangerous, especially the younger plants. And it says, this toxic plant is dangerous. If consumed by humans, it will cause severe digestive issues. Who knew we were going to be learning about flowers in this? All parts of the plant contain poisonous chemicals. Okay. And if touched, it can cause severe skin irritation. So, we are going to look at her from very far away, and then I'm going to go wash my hands, and then we're going to do some makeup. Wait, is this true? Because I feel like I've worked with delphiniums on multiple occasions. But this says, all members of the delphinium family are toxic to both humans and livestock. I didn't know that. So it may be toxic, but it's a great pollinator, apparently. Really? Okay, I think it's hilarious that the first flower I choose for this is
deadly toxic.
It may not be deadly toxic, but it keeps saying it's severely toxic to like everything besides like hummingbirds and butterflies and things like that. Anyway, it's absolutely stunning, and I'm gonna create an eye look inspired by the colors, so we're not gonna be touching it or anything like that, but I am gonna be making a look inspired by these toxic but stunning flowers. Are they actually? You guys need to tell me in the comments, did I just Google the wrong thing? Because that has high possibilities. All right, so I have put the flowers away and I have washed my hands. And I think we are ready to get started. So I did take some pictures of the flowers. That way I didn't have to like keep them in here. So this is basically going to be my inspo picture. So I have a bunch of palettes that I'm going to be dipping into to create this look probably. So I think one of the main ones is going to be this Juvia's Place palette, and it's called Wahala. It looks like this on the front, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. We're going to get started on this eye look. So I'm going to be starting by putting a little bit of this MAC paint pot onto my eyes to kind of like prep them. So I'm just going to dip my little sponge in there, and then we are going to pat it onto my eyes. So we obviously have to just dive right into some blues. So I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to dip into this blue color here and mix it with a little bit of this purple color to hopefully get that main blue color that's in these flowers, because I would just start with just this blue. But I think this blue color is like a purpley blue. So I'm going to mix those two colors together and kind of see what we get. I'm going to be doing that with this Real Techniques brush. So it's kind of just like a fluffy tapered brush. This is a base shadow brush, and it is 301. So I'm just going to start packing it on the outer corner. like so. And I think I'm also gonna try to make this more of a round rather than like flicking it out like I usually do. I'm gonna try to make this kind of rounder. So now that I have this outer corner blended out a little bit, obviously, you know, I'm going to go back and blend a little bit more in a second. But I am going to be taking it, like rounding it here, and then I think I'm going to pack some blue into the inner corner and leave the very center clear for now. And I'm really packing that blue and purple in because this flower is just so like vibrant that I want my eyes to be just as vibrant. And I'm leaving this line, this like space between my eyebrow and then the eyeshadow clear as well. Like I'm not going all the way up to my eyebrow. Okay, so now that we have this blue on, I'm kind of am obsessed with the color of it. I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. So this is kind of like a flat angled brush, and this is a Luxie 111. And then for the colors, I'm gonna dip into, I think, a bit of this bright pink color along with the same purple that we used with the blue. Okay, so what we're gonna do with this is I'm gonna try to blend this like pinkish purple on this like edge of like the center of my eye that I've left clear. So I'm still gonna leave that clear, but I am gonna try to blend some pink into the blue. Okay guys, so this is where we're at right now. I'm becoming obsessed. Okay, so now that we have the blue and the purple, which looks literally incredible, in my opinion anyway, I'm going to take this smaller angled brush and I'm gonna do a bit more of this MAC paint pot on the very center of my lid. I'm gonna sort of like cut the crease, I guess, but I'm more just doing this to get like a defined edge, but I'm not gonna be covering up that purple, obviously. Okay, so now that I have done that, I'm gonna go in with this like whitish shimmery color. So this is from a Morphe palette, and this is the 35H palette. So I'm gonna press that on, see what it looks like. Okay, good. It is turning out to be like a whitish color. I wasn't sure if it was gonna like change color once it was on. I'm just packing it onto that little half circle of the MAC paint pot that I just laid down. Then I'm gonna go back in with the little purple brush and I'm just gonna clean up the edges where the shimmer kind of like just went a little crazy. Okay, so that is what that looks like all finished. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to draw this line of blue on my lower lash line. So I have this little tiny Sigma brush. It is a shader brush. It is E46. And I got some blue on there, and we're just gonna try this. Okay, so I've decided to go in with this little angled brush. So this is a Sigma E65. And I'm going in with like the purple and blue that we basically started with. And I've drawn this like little spike. So I did my lower lash line here, and then I just decided to flick it up and see what that would look like. And I kind of like it. So these flowers, like on the back of them, it's not like spikes. But it's like basically just these little things. Like they're not hard or anything. They're just like little flicks out basically. So that's why I did that. So there is what that looks like, and I kind of love it. It's weird. It's definitely like a weird shape. But I love that this like flick out follows the line of like my lower lash line like really well. It just like flicks up perfectly. So what I'm gonna do now is take some of the MAC paint pot that I was using before. I'm gonna take a little bit right on my pinky. I'm gonna pack it on my inner corner. So then on my very inner corner where I just packed on that paint pot, I'm gonna go in with this like shimmery green because I know that the flower itself doesn't have a lot of green, but the stem is green. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to incorporate a green color to just get the whole feel of the entire stem. I'm gonna pack that, oh my God, on my inner corner. Holy crap. Okay, it's kind of going everywhere. I'm panicking a little bit. I can't even talk. Okay, so now we have to clean that up. Oh my God, this green color is wild. It's freaking crazy, and it wants to be everywhere. Okay, so I think that's where I'm gonna stop with the shadow. So this is what this eye is looking like. So I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do this eye, and then I will be right back. I think that lashes are gonna like fully complete this look because I know right now it looks insane. But I think once we have lashes on, I think it's gonna bring it all together. So I will see you guys once this eye is done. All right, you guys, we're back with both eyes, and I know you guys are gonna realize that I've made a change. So the inner corner is a different green. So instead of that, like, I mean, this green is really cool from the Juvia's Place palette, but it was just a little too dark, and it was just too dark for my inner corner. So I remembered that I still have this palette with me. I just find like every reason to use this palette. I love it so much. So this is the ColourPop X Lizzie McGuire palette, and I used this bright green color in here instead, and I think it looks so good. So good. Like it faded into the blue so nicely, and just like I feel like it looks amazing now. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is put on some lashes, and I think that's gonna tie everything together, but I do think this like lighter green it made it, honestly. So we're gonna put on some lashes. So this is our final look, you guys, and I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with it, and I feel like no one's gonna be surprised, but I'm obsessed with it. It's so freaking pretty. I'm so glad that I switched up that green because I feel like this green is perfect. Okay, so we have the flowers. What do you guys think? I'm gonna close my eyes so we can see the full color scheme. What do you guys think? How close did I get? I feel like, obviously, like I can't see it perfectly like you guys can right now when I close my eyes, but I feel like even the green is so close to like the bright green that's on here, like on the flowers. I don't know, man. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. How close did I get to these? Because I honestly, like, I don't know, you guys. I feel like I did it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm so excited to see what you guys think of this series. I think it'll be really fun because obviously, like, I can pick whatever flower. I mean, I'm borrowing these flowers from Apotheca, which is the flower shop that I rent space from. So like whatever flowers they have, I can just take inspiration from. So I feel like this can always be something different. And also, I learned something about Delphinium today. So I feel like we can just, you know, take inspiration from these amazing flowers, but also learn something about them because now I know that Delphinium is poisonous or toxic, both. So I hope you guys are excited about this series. Like I said, I want to do a bunch of different flowers. I just want to do makeup looks inspired by different flowers. I want this to be like a series on my channel because I feel like it'll be really, really cool. If I could get my hands on something crazy, I mean, they have Protea and they're like the big ones. My favorite, one of my absolute favorite flowers. So I feel like that would be really cool. And I think that I'll also get better at like doing intricate eye looks with this series to like get closer and closer to like maybe textures of the flowers. So anyway, I hope you guys are excited for this series. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and follow me on Instagram. It is at Artsymadwoman. I love you guys to absolute death. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Delphinium! You guys in the comments of a previous video? Yes! Hello. I'm gonna be using this real technique.